All right, traders, welcome back. Here we're looking at FTMO and the 14-day extension that you get on an FTMO challenge. For those of you that don't know what it's all about, is if you are up 5% on a challenge and you come to 3 days, I think it's 3 days before the end of your challenge, FTMO is going to grant you a 14-day extension to see if you can pass the challenge. So they're giving you an extra grace period because they can see potential in a trader if you're still up 5% at the end of your challenge. Knowing that 10%, it's not the easiest target to reach. If you're up 5%, you're a decent trader. And market conditions, some months you can make 15, 20%, some months you can make 5%, even lose, and that doesn't mean you're a bad trader. It just means market conditions and maybe your edge didn't play out well in that month. But here for myself, what we're looking at is, you can see here's the button. So the start date was the 10th of June, end date was the 9th of July. Right now you can see down the bottom here, we're at the 7th of July. I'm in Brisbane, so this is Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I haven't actually pressed this button yet. I wanted to get this on recording so you guys can see it and we can all see it together. But before we do that, you can see here, right at the start of my challenge, I had 2 trades, both losers, actually 3, right? 3 trades, all losers. And being a trader, psychology is massive. Can you imagine if I didn't have the right psychology, what this could do right at the start of a challenge, right? You can then start, you're down $2,000. You can start placing trades that you wouldn't do, or more importantly, you could start being hesitant when your edge comes, when your signal comes, you don't take it because you're fearful that you're going to lose again. You're going to lose another 2 or you're going to lose another 3. But for me, luckily, I didn't have that. Well, that's not lucky, but let's just say I didn't have that mindset where I was worried, I was fearful. I saw my signal, place a trade. What happens? Bang. Back up in the green. Loss. Green, green, green. Here, I might do a video, a separate one about this, what happened here. This was a Friday, and you can see here we're up to 18 trades. Let's have a look at the date it's showing here. So the date, 22nd of June, right? You can see 23rd of June, there was a loss. All these trades, sorry, the 23rd of June here. On the 24th, which was here, this was the Friday. You can see all these losers. There was 4 or 5 losing trades on a Friday. So my psychology was terrible on this day. Looking back at these trades, there were a couple of poor executed trades. There was actually a mistake as well where I didn't follow my plan. So literally within one day, you mess up your psychology, you mess up your execution. You can go from being 6% up on a challenge to literally being I was back to 1,483, right? That was not good for my psychology. Luckily, it was a Friday and I had the weekend to re-look at the trades, have a look at what's going on, refresh my mindset, refresh my psychology, and then get back into the markets. But what we saw on the next week, this was the next 2 weeks actually, it was this win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. It was a very, very up and down couple of weeks. But look, I maintained that psychology and keeping on the right frame of mind in the fact that trading is all probability based, right? It's all probabilities. Your edge comes, doesn't mean it's going to play out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It wasn't the best conditions, I feel, to trade. I probably placed a bit too many trades. I might go over this period in a separate video, but right now I wanted to talk about the extension. But nicely, what happened is a couple of days ago, I had a couple of really nice trades, bringing it back over to the 5% mark. You can see 5,249. That was a couple of days now, and I stopped trading because you need to think what's your goal here. The goal is to pass a challenge, right? The goal is to pass a challenge, and yeah, it was at 5,000. I could have kept on trading for the next 5 days, aiming for that 10% mark. But what's the better odds? Why would I do that instead of just waiting a couple of days to get the extension, get 2 weeks where I can then try to get 5% in 2 weeks? Much better than trying to get 5% in 3 days or 4 days, where I'll probably be taking some poor probability trades, poor setups, just so I can hit the target. That's the psychology there, right? So you got to have the mindset in knowing and understanding, are you thinking about profits now, or are you thinking about executing your strategy? Because people say, process over profits. I like to say execution over earnings, because it's all about focusing on executing well rather than how much you're earning on a trade. So that's my motto. Earnings are not the number one. It's execution over earnings. Anyway, we got over the 5% mark, which is exactly what I wanted to get so I can focus on the next 2 weeks. And keep tuned because I'm going to be updating on what happens in the next 2 weeks. I'll probably put a video up once that challenge is passed, so that you can see what it looks like to have, what the screen looks like when you pass your FTMO challenge. But right now we're looking at the extension. So let's go ahead and press it. Boom. Here we go. We see there is little left for you to successfully complete the FTMO challenge. We understand that sometimes a little extra time is needed to let your trades evolve and grab only the best trading setups. Exactly what I just said, right? We have a special offer for you. You can now extend the trading period of your FTMO challenge for another 14 days with our compliments. If you have a profit of at least 5% balance and equity 3 days before the end of your FTMO challenge, you can take advantage of the extension for another 14 calendar days. Beautiful. You don't even have to wait for the FTMO challenge to end, so you can manage your existing trades as needed. This offer can be used only once for each trading account. Right, by clicking the Extend My FTMO Challenge button, your request for the FTMO challenge period to be extended for 14 calendar days, subject to compliance with the terms stated above, blah, 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 blah. All provisions remain unchanged. Let's go ahead and do it. So as you can see, it's saying you can only do it once. I haven't initiated the extension yet on this FTMO account, so I'm going to go ahead and use it this time because I'm in a good position to be able to pass. Let's see what happens. FTMO challenge is being extended. Beautiful. So extension is now to the 23rd of July. This is still saying the same there, but 23rd of July. For me in Australia, that's actually the 24th of July at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. But this is fucking beautiful. So this is exactly what we wanted to see here. Now, guys, keep on track of what I'm doing. Stay on track with the TMS YouTube channel. Also, my Instagram is eatmyshorts.trader. You can keep. I've got a Telegram group as well, which is currently under construction. But everything I'm doing is going to be all free, right? I want to be able to put my strategy on YouTube for free. I don't want to be charging. There will be a time when live trading will be something that's a bit of an extra thing. But I want to make all my analysis and trading free to everyone so that you can learn, because this is something I didn't get as a learning trader. I wish I had people giving a bit more content up front and a bit more for free. I know I get it. People say you've traded, your strategy and your skills, you should be charging for it. But yeah, to an extent, I want to be giving back. I'm going to be making money from trading. It doesn't need to be from courses, right? Helping everyone is going to be a free thing. So keep on track of where I'm going, guys. I'm going to be giving a lot more free content. So if you're in a challenge, trade smart. If you're up 5% and you're a couple of days before the end, just wait. Don't place any trades. Just wait till you get that extension, because now I've got another 2 weeks to get another 5%, which is absolutely beautiful. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon.